I have worked some tough jobs in the past. My least favorite one was I sold children's shoes at an upscale retailer in Los Angeles. And something you have to know about parents in LA, not a lot of them like to be super involved with dirty feet. So that fell to me. And I don't know if you know this about toddlers, generally they hate strangers forcing shoes on their feet. So I was punched, I was kicked in the face, I was spit on, and that was just by the parents. It was really, and it was a commission-based company, so I had to really try to sell, and I also had to sell kids' clothing, and I didn't know anything about kids' clothing, and so moms would come up to me with a 7-year-old daughter, do these jeans run small? I don't know, when I tried them on, they were a little tight downstairs, but you can give it a shot. It can work. But I have a lot of respect for people who sell. The people I have the most respect for are door-to-door salesmen, okay? But there's one company that I don't understand. It's the Cutco, the door-to-door knife company. Have you guys familiar with that? Who came up with that business model? You know what people love? When strangers show up at your door unannounced with a suitcase full of knives. It really, that seems a little scary to me. But just door-to-door in general is so tough. And that's why I gotta say, I have a lot of respect for Mormons. Because most of my best friends are Mormons, and I'm sure you guys know, when they're 18, a lot of them had to go on a mission. They had to go door-to-door spreading the word. That's bravery. And I will tell you, I'm weak. I'm Catholic. We're weak. If when I was 18, the priest was like, all right, guys, new rule, we're going door-to-door. I'd be like, ooh, I think I'm a Methodist. I think I meant to Methodize today. Is this a Catholic church? I don't know where I am. But I came up with a brilliant idea. Okay, let's see if you like this. To soften Cutco, I think Cutco, Mormon Church, join forces. Start going door to door together, right? Would you like to join the Church of Jesus Christ and the Latter-day Saints? No? Well, how about some fine cutlery? Jesus multiplied the fishes, but someone had to fillet them, and that can be you for 10 easy payments. Thank you. Thank you. And I will tell you, this is true. I did that joke for a gig. I headlined a show for the Young Mormons of Santa Monica, and I did that joke, standing ovation for about 200 people, and afterwards, a couple of the guys came up to me that's brilliant, I'm gonna start doing that. I have started a movement, you guys. I have started a movement. I'm an oracle and a visionary, so it's exciting. It's very exciting. I should be honest about something. I have horrendous music tastes. Anyone else have horrendous? Just that's fine. I'll give you an example. And my wife, I feel so bad for her because she has to just so much Pitbull. I just play so much Pitbull. Oh, and I'm sensing okay, Tali, there was some judgmental laughter I felt from you. A lot of silent judgment from this section. That's okay. Here's the thing. Pitbull is a genius, okay? Anytime he can't think up a rhyme, he just mumbles in Spanish. And that's smart. He'll be like, oh, you can try if you want to. We in LA, you're not gonna say Miami. What did you just say? But that's smart. I should apply that to my stand-up. Be like, well, I just flew in from Chicago, and it's muy noches pantalones. You know what I'm talking about, ladies, right? Doesn't mean anything. And Pitbull, he is the self-proclaimed international lover. He is Mr. Worldwide. And when he's not mumbling in Spanish, he'll just rattle off a trip where he got really lucky. He'll be like Brazil, Morocco, London to Ibiza, straight to LA, New York, Vegas to Africa. First of all, Pitbull needs a better travel agent, right? What kind of a route is that? That is crazy. This guy's going from Ibiza in the Mediterranean straight to LA, then to New York, then to Vegas, then nonstop to Africa. The fact that he can perform and be the international lover with that kind of jet lag, that's impressive. Right? I fly to Denver and I'm like, what day is it? Back off, imaginary women. David is tired.